paradox. The altar pieces you've seen so far have been stone, but here's an example. This is carved and painted wood, linden wood, with gold leaf up there. We're in St. Mary's Chapel. This is showing you scenes from the life of Mary. Here, for example, is the Annunciation, the Archangel Gabriel telling Mary she's going to give birth. Here's a pregnant Mary talking to her cousin, a pregnant Elizabeth, who gave birth to John the Baptist. Now, just as the windows sometimes have little hidden things, so this reredos, let's look down here. You see a woman in prayer, and if you look over here, there's her husband in prayer. Those little figures represent a very wealthy American couple named Anderson who donated enough money to create St. Mary's Chapel. And the Andersons actually rest in peace in their own chapel. If you're down near DuPont Circle on Massachusetts Avenue, you may see a huge building now called the Society of the Cincinnati. That's a Revolutionary War organization. But it's actually called Anderson House. It was built for the Andersons in the early 1900s. They donated to that society. Besides giving money for this chapel, the Andersons donated 6 tapestries. There's one here, and you'll see 4 more as we walk. These tapestries were done by Flemish weavers over 400 years ago, and they're telling us the story of David and Goliath. So as we walk to the back of this chapel, you can see parts of the story of David and Goliath, including the slingshot he used to knock down the giant. So come this way to the back of the chapel. We have masterful wrought iron gates and grills in the cathedral. And here's an example by a man named Samuel Yellen, who had his forge in Philadelphia. A gate is always designed for a specific place. We're in St. Mary's Chapel. Here he wanted to emphasize the verticality, the height of the cathedral. So he uses these parallel bars that tends to draw your eyes up. But he's used a symbol here. This is called a fleur-de-lis, or a lily, and it's often used as a symbol for Mary. And we're in St. Mary's Chapel. And if you look over on this gate here, you can easily see here the M for Mary and Maria. So, wrought iron. Now I'm gonna open this gate. Please come down these stairs. Careful on the stairs. There is a handrail. Just came back from a trip to Spain and saw some cathedrals there. What I like about this is it's pure Gothic. Many cathedrals in Europe are a mixture because of the time in which they were built. Because it's all Gothic. Now, this is another chapel, Holy Spirit Chapel. It's for private prayer. In fact, if there's anyone in there, I can't speak here, but there isn't at the moment. So it's for private prayer. So notice the design of this gate is much denser than the design over there, and it's to provide a little more privacy for people who are praying in there. A symbol of the Holy Spirit is a dove. If you look at the top of the gate, you'll see a series of 11 descending doves, indicating the Holy Spirit coming to earth. And there's actually, even on the lockbox, there's some doves that